Yesterday we promised that we were going to do something. Rain or shine, tomorrow,
because we have good internet,
we are doing a hike. We're going to see at least 18 waterfalls on the same hike. It's supposed to rain, but I don't care. We're doing it anyway. We're going to take some raincoats, rain or shine. We're going to be out there seeing all those waterfalls. And let's hike this trail with 18 waterfalls.
Yes, in Ricketts Glen.
In Ricketts Glen. And it is raining. It's been raining all day, and now there's fog too. So we've driven 45 minutes. We don't care. We're doing it. We're here. So this will just be a very interesting and unique hike, exactly. I think.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't rain too hard and we keep the cameras out.
Yes. Yeah. One.
I don't think that's one, but it's still pretty.
That could be one.
What do you think?
My phone just said it's going to start raining in about 10 minutes.
Pretty impressive waterfall though.
Thanks, Weather Channel. Yeah, it is.
Falls number 2.
To say this is not one of the most thrilling of hikes because it's so cold and rainy, but you see a lot of waterfalls on this trail, and on a nice day this would be a perfect hike. But then we wouldn't be the only ones out here like we are today because it's not raining.
It's still so impressive. 3 waterfalls so far, they've all been awesome, and the biggest one is yet to come.
Yes, we probably haven't even walked a mile yet, so you get payoff almost instantly.
We have gone 0.62 miles and seen 3 waterfalls.
Including this one.
Look at all the waterfalls to come.
Oh boy.
Woo!
The biggest falls, but we're soaked, we're wet, so we're gonna turn around and go back. Biggest falls we saw. Well, we decided to call it early because It was actually pretty nasty. I think she would have kept going.
I love
But
waterfalls. But the camera
This is not my
equipment-
kind of hike.
Yeah.
The waterfalls were fantastic. But being drenched the whole way, it's like, no, I'm good without doing this. So
we saw 4 of the...
and including the
20
biggest
something
one.
falls. Yes,
Including
we
the
did
biggest
see
one.
Ganugad, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Something like that, which is the biggest fall. So,
Yep.
really impressive. This, I think, is my favorite place so far we've seen this whole year trip. So if you're in the Pennsylvania area, try to come here, preferably when it's not quite so wet. And just know that there isn't cell signal here, which is why we
nothing.
decided not to stay here and stayed farther away. So if that's important to you, know there's nothing here. So.
Nothing but waterfalls.
Lots and lots of waterfalls. That is impressive. Even the smallest of the 4 falls we saw, we have done entire hikes to see falls like that in the past. And there were 18 of them on that hike for 3 miles if we had done the whole thing. But at least we got to see the four cool ones.
That's right.
And now we need to try to dry off.
Yeah, my jeans are completely soaked. Oh well.
Oh well, it was fun.
Yes, it was. Look at this. We get back to the campground, the sun comes out. It's becoming a very nice day. Where were you this morning?
So, just so you don't think we're idiots and didn't check the weather, it was supposed to be rainy all day long, and more rain is coming. We just have a nice couple hour break that they didn't expect.
This is like the eye of the storm. Patty cut out. Hey, how does that
I
happen?
don't know how that happened.
Patty. And by the way, for you veteran hikers out there, I know. Jeans were like the worst thing I could possibly wear in the rain because they're not good for rain hiking. I kind of thought we would get breaks in the rain and it wouldn't be as I know, I screwed it up. Did you see a frog?
Yeah, a frog just jumped into the water. I don't see it now though.
And by the way, this is the little lake that's right by the campground.
It's not little.
This is the big lake that's around the campground.
We're in the middle of it. So like this little peninsula that the campground is on is completely surrounded by water. So you have to cross a bridge to get over here. I think it's just Frances Slocum Lake.
That's very original.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we've seen some motorcraft on here. It looks like a fun lake, especially when it's hot. It's not hot right now. One thing I don't like about this, I don't know if it's the whole campground or if it's just this site, all this standing water. There's a lot of it back there, some right around here, some on the other side of the Airstream, and that can only mean one thing: mosquitoes. Today we don't really have to worry about them because it's so cool and it was rainy, but yesterday when we pulled in, they were swarming. There were swarming mosquitoes. You couldn't miss them. And they didn't. They didn't miss us.
It's not as bad as that one time in Oregon.
No, nothing is as
Near
bad
Crater
as
Lake.
nothing is as bad as that.
We
place.
can't hear them from the inside of the Airstream.
There weren't mosquito tornadoes. By the way, I'm working on this video that you're seeing right now, and that I think is going to be my thumbnail image. Ooh, look at that! All that rain. Do you remember that?
It was only a few hours ago.
It was only
I
a
do
few hours
remember
ago.
that.
Okay, good.
We're nice and warm and drinking tea and coffee in the Airstream now. But let's show you something you don't think about when you don't live in a trailer. What do you do with all that wet stuff? Well, our boots are here. Luckily, the boots on the inside are dry, but we're letting them dry out a bit. All that wet clothing is back here. So sweatshirts, raincoats, even inside the shower, Steve has his jeans hanging up. This was all the really wet stuff. And then the semi-wet stuff is actually hanging out on the bed and just drying the rest of the way. So that's what you gotta do when you live in an Airstream. And meanwhile, you may have noticed when I opened the shower, there's other stuff in there too.
Hey, look, that's a box of Yingling.
That would be for our friend Gary in Arizona. We promised we'd bring him some.
We're traveling around with a 24-pack of Yingling for months in the shower
where else you can
to
store
do
it?
a friend a favor.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is where we store extra water and some bags and stuff like that. So when you live in an Airstream, you have to make
Or
the
any
space
RV, really.
work. Yes. And one more quick, this not wet stuff, but just the whole making the space work thing. Check out all the stuff we store in the oven and the microwave.
Oh, those are pistachios in there, aren't there? Man.
So.
Can't let any unused space remain unused.
You cannot. Gotta have it all full. So I think that's going to be it for this video. We're just going to stay warm, hang out with some fellow travelers tonight, I think, who are going to be camping in the same campground as us. How did they know we were going to be camping here?
Instagram.
Well,
oh wait.
No, this was the events page.
Oh,
so
man.
I'll make sure to link
I screwed
to it.
that up so bad.
Instagram is how anyone right now would know that we're here. But they reached out a couple months ago and said, "Hey, you're going to be not too far from us. We'd love our first camping trip of the year to be wherever you are." And so they're going to come and camp for a couple nights here, which should be really cool. Hopefully we don't get rained out too badly.
Fantastic.
But more adventures to come, I'm sure. We'll see what those are. And so will you.
Oh boy.
I got lots of stuff planned.
Yes, you
It just all depends on the weather.
That's right. Yeah, the weather.
Still not raining yet, but it's supposed to start again any minute. Thunderstorms. At least I look happy in that photo.
I think you are, or at least you claim to be.
It looks like it's really bad pixelation, but it's not. That's
It's rain.
just the rain.
It's rain.
It was pouring.